Well, I'm part of the 136 Family Educator program, and I have been part of this program as a parent of a deaf child. My son, Indigo Muller, was born profoundly deaf. I recognize as a parent of a deaf child just the importance of those milestones, which are 136, with the 1 month being rescreened, 3 months official diagnosis, and 6 months a child should be enrolled into early intervention. And by meeting those milestones, it's really critical for language and child development.
We're funding the 136 Family Educator project because it enables us to have greater outreach to hospitals and audiologists and others who are involved with the EDI process. And we really felt that it was important and could be good learning experience for the stakeholders to understand things from the parents' perspectives.
I have a son who is now 32, he will be 32 years old. He is profoundly deaf, and 32 years ago, when he was born, mandatory newborn hearing screening didn't exist, and we didn't get a diagnosis on him until he was 18 months old. And as a result, I really feel very strongly about working with other families and imparting the knowledge that I have gained over all these years.
My daughter was diagnosed with her hearing loss right before her 3rd birthday. She passed her newborn hearing screening and things were going fine. And at some point, around 18 months of age, she lost her hearing and no one picked up on it until she was about 2.5. No one believed it because we really thought she could hear us when really she had just become a fluent lip reader.
And when he was born, went through the entire system through the state of Virginia and was very lucky that his hearing loss was found because we had no one in our family on either side that had hearing loss.
I am actually a CODA, which is a child of deaf adult. Both of my parents are deaf, so I grew up bilingual, bicultural. 2 years ago, I had my son, and he is also deaf.
Is my child going to go deaf? Are things going to get worse? Is this loss progressive? There's a lot of unanswered questions and decisions that have to be made right now. And so that's one of the emotional aspects of the roller coaster, is having to make decisions now for a future that is hard to predict.
The one thing that I had wished that we had received early on was hope.
It was tough after going through such a difficult experience and connecting with other families and saying, you know, I've been there and I understand. It's touching to be there for, not only for them, but for myself, to be there for each other.
I reached out and said there's got to be more that I can do to make other families' journey less painful and easier.
I am just there to support a family who, from a perspective of another parent who has gone through this journey.
There is hope and answers, and they're going to be okay, and their kids are going to be okay.
That same anxiety, that same nervousness and unsurety in their voice, and yet by the end of the conversation, they're really in a very different place. Hope has been restored.
I really love working with families and wish that when my son had been diagnosed that this existed back then.